April 1st, 2024, I married a man that knew very little love his whole life. We didn't plan to get married on April Fool's Day. It just happened that that was the day that we both decided we weren't going to turn back. We found each other, and we were going to spend the rest of our lives loving each other for free. Not because of works, but because of God-given worth. I don't speak much of this experience nowadays because it's behind me now. The shame that I felt from being married for a total of 5 months before separating and then divorcing was much too heavy to bear. Even if I wanted to repair, he disappeared into thin air. I understand now why love isn't free in this world. People don't treasure and value free things. If I made him work and earn and prove his worth in order to have me, then there's no way he would have treated me this poorly. I cried to God and said, "You have no idea what it's like to be me, to love someone so foolishly. You don't know what it's like to be rejected by the one you love, and not because they hate you, but because they don't believe you. And even when you prove your love by laying down your life, it still doesn't matter, because still, they don't believe. There's nothing left to give after I've given my life. Jesus, you never had a wife in Scripture, so how could you possibly know what this feels like? You never had someone change their mind about loving you for the rest of their life. You never felt the shame of being someone of great stature and reducing yourself to complete humiliation, knocking on the door through the night, just trying to make sure they meant to lock you out for life. I can't even say it's his fault entirely. I'm the one who chose him. Out of all the good men in this world, I chose him. And it's nobody's fault but mine. What a foolish, foolish choice. The pain of knowing that even after this costly gift of my life, he still doesn't believe that he is loved. And on the days when he almost believed, he begged me to leave because he just couldn't receive something so valuable and precious. It's too late. You can't just quit after I gave you my life. Yeah, but you can't waste your life loving a bipolar man. What if one of these days I decide to die? Why would you choose to die when you know that you are loved? He couldn't answer the question. Maybe because he didn't know deep down. He refused to know. Every week we had this discussion until it all escalated and ended swiftly. April 1st, 2025, the judge issued our divorce decree. Why, God? Why? Why didn't the judge sign the papers on March 31st or April 2nd? Was the idea to add to the shame that I so deeply despise and remind me every year on April Fool's Day just how much of a fool I was? Show me, Lord, that you understand this foolish love.